Hi, this is Sarah at Alaskan Blessings, and I got an idea from my friend Sue over at Stories of an Unschooling Mom to do well, she called it not a Periscope video. So you could call it not a Periscope, you could call it vlogging, I don't know, I'm not hip on all that stuff, but this is a video of our house and a little tour of where we live. Now I got two little tour guides that are going to help me. We got, who are you, Miss Lady?
Sadie.
Sadie. Who are you dressed up as?
A princess.
A princess? Yeah? And Captain America?
Yeah.
Awesome. And then we got Maddox here. He's going to be helping us too. And so this is a tour of our house. My older boys are gone on a field trip today, so it's just the three of us. So right now we have just storage area. This is the outside now. This is kind of messy, and actually it's a little embarrassing, but it's in the process of being built, so it's not too bad, I guess. The thing about being in Alaska is that you can live in your house while you're building it, so that's what we're doing. So this is our house. Eventually it'll keep going up, peak about there. We're at like the center or so of the tent, and then come back down and end over there. But in the meantime, we're living in this little third section of it. So the plan for this summer is to get all of this kind of put in, finished up and whatnot. Over here we have Mr. Butters and our outhouse that seems to be in every single picture. Now the thing about building in Alaska is a lot of things are temporary. So the outhouse is in a temporary position, and eventually it'll be moved to a different position. And the temporary house, which is this part, was temporarily going to be the house and permanently going to be the garage, but now that's changed as well, because we're going to actually live in this part and have the other part be a garage. Now walking up to the house, yes, you hear noise other than me talking, and that's our generator. That's how we get our electricity. And right now I'm cooling down the refrigerator. So Sadie, can you welcome everybody into our house? Come on in. And we walk into the house, and of course the back door into the tent is open, but here is our house. Let's see if I can get a big step back a little bit. So when you walk in, you come into the living room, kitchen, dining room area all in one. So we have the kitchen area over here. These are handmade, a lot of handmade stuff. We have the wood cook stove that is actually our source of heat for the winter, and our cooking, we cook on the top. Obviously the door got busted off, so that's not there. And then we have our dining room slash desk area slash everything, and all of our stuff is piled on here for packing for going to Colorado. We have our desk, which my husband made because he's so handy. And this is our living room slash stretch in my bedroom. So there's our Murphy bed that folds down at night, and our bookshelf he made because he's handy like that. And then from afar, if I can get into this corner, this is what it looks like this way. Now up there and the top of the screen is the wall to the kids' bedroom, and up there's the walkway where it crosses over into their bedroom. And then on this side is the other loft, and that was going to be mine and Stretch's bedroom, but we figured out quickly within a week that actually was going to work out better to be Maddox's bedroom and a storage room. So we have a very small bathroom in here with just a toilet and a shower. And since it's just temporary, here we have our water tank, which is filled from our well. Our hot water tank that was heated by the wood stove during the winter, and through gravity feed and whatnot. And then our battery bank, and which is down there, and generator and inverter and all that stuff. And then over here we have another little teeny tiny water heater that runs on propane during the summer when our cook stove isn't running. So now, should I show them upstairs?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to move, aren't you? Okay, now to get upstairs, we have our little Arctic entry here that has all our storage. We have to pull down the attic ladder. Yes, you can go up first. And that's how we get upstairs. Fun, huh? Now we're getting really good at climbing these ladders with dresses on, aren't we, Sadie? Yeah. It was kind of tricky at first, but we're getting better at it. Keep going, keep going. Especially that big old dress. That's a hard one. So, up here, I know, we need to put a stool up there, huh? We have storage. Don't look. Maddox's bed, and then our clothes. Don't look. But my husband, while I'm gone in Colorado, has assured me he's going to make a nice closet area in there. Now we cross the beam. Can you go first so you can show him your room? Yours and your brother's room? Which, is it clean?
Yeah.
Is it?
No.
No. In here is the kids' room. We have, yes, their beds are on the floor. We haven't made beds yet for them. Haven't quite gotten to that spot yet, huh? They painted their room with their bodies. And my lovely cousin right there on the top in the purple. Yay, Julie. She's awesome. And we got the rock wall for them to climb on.
Watch me climb up here.
Yeah. And to turn off the light. Yep. Okay, turn that off and we'll go on outside.
Okay.
So, now we gotta come back out this way. And that's pretty much the house. Kind of tight for 6 of us, but I'm already down, sweetheart. So then we could come out here and go out the house into our nice little storage area, which we're still working on for temporary storage, because yes, once again, it's temporary, and we're outside. And we absolutely love it. So eventually, is your bike stuck? This is where the rest of the house will connect to. And it'll be, the bottom story will be a garage, and the top story will be bedrooms and family room and whatnot. So that is a tour of our house. Is your bike stuck? Your bike is stuck? So thank you for coming and letting us show you a little bit of how we live here in Alaska. And hope you come back and maybe we'll do something else. Have a wonderful day and God bless.